Have you ever wondered if the curse of the pharaohs, said to afflict those who disturbed the tombs of ancient Egypt's rulers, is real or just a figment of our collective imagination? From the sun-drenched sands of Egypt's ancient landscape, we've unearthed tales of a curse supposedly cast upon anyone daring enough to disturb the eternal rest of the pharaohs. These stories have been woven into the fabric of our culture, with the thought of mummies rising from their sarcophagi to exact revenge on those who've disturbed them, sending ripples of excitement and fear through our collective psyche. In ancient Egypt, pharaohs were revered as semi-divine figures. Their burial rituals were elaborate affairs, designed to ensure a safe journey to the afterlife. But what if there's more to these rituals than meets the eye? What if they were also designed to ward off intruders and protect the sacred tombs from desecration? Join us as we unravel the mystery behind this ancient curse. The legend of the Pharaoh's curse has roots deep in history, reaching back to the earliest explorations of Egypt's ancient tombs. There were whispers in hushed tones, stories passed down from generation to generation of strange happenings and unexplainable misfortunes befalling those who dared disturb the eternal sleep of the pharaohs. One of the most notable instances occurred in the early 20th century with the opening of a tomb that would become synonymous with the pharaoh's curse, the tomb of Tutankhamun. Discovered by the British archaeologist Howard Carter in 1922, it was an archaeological triumph, a time capsule of a civilization long past, brimming with opulent treasures. Yet not long after the tomb's unveiling, the joy of discovery was overshadowed by a series of mysterious deaths. One of the most prominent was that of Lord Carnarvon, Carter's financial backer, who succumbed to an infected mosquito bite mere months after the tomb's opening. The timing of his demise, coupled with his involvement in the tomb's discovery, ignited public fascination and fear. The media latched onto these incidents, spinning tales of the pharaoh's wrath, exacting vengeance on those who had disturbed his rest. Each death, each illness, each misfortune associated with the tomb was added to the growing lore of the curse. The more the stories spread, the more they were believed. Yet it wasn't just the high-profile cases that fueled the legend. There were other, lesser-known stories too. Archaeologists falling ill, equipment mysteriously malfunctioning, strange accidents befalling those who had merely visited the tomb. Each incident, regardless of how tenuously connected, added another thread to the tapestry of the pharaoh's curse. With each passing event, the belief in the curse of the pharaohs grew stronger. The legend was born, and its roots had taken hold. Despite the allure of uncovering Egypt's ancient secrets, a shadow now loomed over those daring enough to disturb the pharaoh's rest, a spectral reminder of the potential price of their curiosity. The curse of the pharaohs reached its zenith in the early 20th century. At this juncture, the world was experiencing an Egyptian craze, fueled by the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb. But as the fascination with this ancient civilization grew, so did the unease and fear surrounding the supposed curse. Newspapers and magazines played a crucial role in this. They seized upon the mysterious deaths and misfortunes befalling those connected with Egyptian archaeology, and spun them into sensationalized headlines. Stories of Lord Carnarvon's untimely death, and others who had merely brushed against the world of the pharaohs, were splashed across front pages. Every cough was a death knell, every stumble a sign of the curse's wrath. These headlines were not just idle gossip, they had a profound impact on the public's perception of mummies and tombs. Rather than being seen as archaeological treasures, they were feared as vessels of ancient vengeance. The once revered pharaohs were now viewed with a mix of awe and dread. Their tombs, once symbols of grandeur and power, were now feared as deadly traps. The mummies, once revered, were now seen as harbingers of doom. The superstitions around the curse became so ingrained that they began to influence everyday life. People began to avoid Egyptian artifacts, fearful of the curse they might bring. Others started to question the ethics of disturbing these ancient tombs, arguing that the curse was a sign of the pharaoh's displeasure. In the midst of this frenzy, the curse of the pharaohs became a cultural phenomenon. It went beyond the realm of archaeology and entered the popular consciousness. It was discussed in drawing rooms, debated in academic circles, and even made its way into novels and films. As the years rolled on, the fear of the curse only grew. It was not just an idle superstition, but a tangible fear. It had transformed from a simple legend into a full-blown cultural phenomenon. The world was gripped by a fear of the ancient curse. But was the curse real? Or was it all a product of our fears and imagination? Let's delve into the science behind the so-called curse of the pharaohs. Many believed that the unexplained deaths and illnesses were the result of ancient Egyptian booby traps or mystical forces. But the truth is much more grounded in reality. Firstly, let's consider the environment within these ancient tombs. Sealed for thousands of years, they are a hotbed for mold and bacteria. When disturbed, these microorganisms can be released into the air and inhaled by the tomb raiders. This could lead to respiratory issues, allergic reactions, and in severe cases, even death. What about those who were afflicted by the curse but never set foot in Egypt, let alone a tomb? Well, some researchers suggest that these individuals fell victim to confirmation bias. This psychological phenomenon causes us to interpret events in a way that confirms our pre-existing beliefs. In this case, if someone believed in the curse and then experienced a stroke of bad luck, they would attribute it to the curse. Now, let's look at the statistics. A study conducted on the 58 people present at the opening of Tutankhamun's tomb found that the average age at death was over 70 years old. This is far from the premature death sentence that the curse was purported to be. Moreover, countless archaeologists, historians, and Egyptologists have spent their lives studying and exploring ancient Egyptian tombs. Yet, they haven't all met untimely ends. In fact, many have lived long, healthy lives, further debunking the myth of widespread misfortune among those who disturb Pharaoh's rest. So, was there a curse? Well, it depends on who you ask. The evidence, however, points to a logical and scientific explanation. The curse of the pharaohs, it seems, was more a product of our own fears, superstitions, and imaginations than any ancient Egyptian sorcery. Scientifically, the curse of the pharaohs was nothing more than a myth. Despite all evidence, the fascination with the pharaoh's curse persists. It is a testament to the seductive power of mystery, the allure of the unknown. Even when scientific explanations are offered, the lure of the supernatural persists, whispering to us from the shadowy depths of ancient tombs. The pharaoh's curse, though debunked by science, continues to captivate our imagination and hold sway over popular culture. It's in our movies, our books, our games. The mummy's curse, the wrath of the pharaoh, the doom that awaits those who dare disturb the eternal slumber of ancient kings. These themes continue to fascinate us, drawing us in with their eerie appeal. Why this enduring fascination, you might ask? Well, these ancient curses touch upon deep-seated fears and fascinations. They remind us of our mortality, of the inescapable passage of time. They speak to our awe and respect for ancient civilizations, for their achievements and their mysteries. More than that, they speak to our collective love for a good story. The idea of a curse, of a dire consequence awaiting those who dare to violate the sanctity of the dead, has an undeniable appeal. It's a tale as old as time, a narrative that strikes a chord in every heart. The pharaoh's curse, in all its spectral glory, serves as a stark reminder of the past's grip on the present. It underscores the enduring power of ancient civilizations, the influence they continue to exert on our contemporary world. It shows us that the past is never truly dead, that it lives on, not just in dusty tombs and ancient hieroglyphs, but in our collective consciousness, in our shared fascination with the mysteries of yesteryears. So, despite the debunking, despite the scientific explanations, the pharaoh's curse continues to live on, a spectral presence in our cultural landscape. It is a testament to the enduring power of stories, of the human capacity for wonder and imagination. Even in the light of science, the allure of the ancient pharaoh's curse remains undimmed. The curse of the pharaohs is a testament to the power of belief and the enduring fascination of ancient civilizations. We've journeyed through the birth of this legend, From the shivers that run down your spine at the mention of the curse, to the media's sensationalization that fueled its growth, until it became a phenomenon that gripped the world. We've also explored the scientific and statistical rebuttals that sought to debunk the curse, revealing the potential dangers of mold, bacteria, and simple coincidence. Yet despite these explanations, the allure of the curse persists, its mystique woven into the fabric of our popular culture. It's a gripping tale that continues to captivate, a testament to the power and intrigue of ancient civilizations. These civilizations, their beliefs and their legends continue to spark our imaginations, reminding us of a time shrouded in mystery and grandeur. The curse of the pharaohs, real or not, continues to intrigue us, a reminder of the enduring mystery and allure of ancient Egypt.